Everybody, is Style from the Hot Moon Podcast, and on this slow sports week, honestly, I mean, since the All-Star game, there's no games up until today, and they only had one game. I don't know why the NBA just only had one game scheduled for today, but hey, whatever. I guess it works out because we get to have all eyes on the Luka and the Lakers. All right, it was weird because we didn't really know if we were going to see LeBron James and Luka Doncic play tonight at the same time, but they both suited up and played. Okay, now, look, we know how bad the Charlotte Hornets is, but I mean, I felt like this could be a good offensive test for the Lakers to see how well they'll fare against Miles Bridges. Had a monster game, and LaMelo Ball, who I'm going to get to in a very good moment, and see how well they do, and not at all. Okay, but before I get on the Lakers, though, man, I just want to say, man, what a good game for LaMelo Ball, right? Obviously, we heard the news today of just Lavar Ball, his father, having a very serious medical issue and having to have his leg amputated. Okay, so just prayers to the Ball family, Lavar Ball. Look, it's always. Listen, whether you like LaVar Ball or not, he's been a very big impact in all his children's lives, okay? All his kids are successful, I'm saying? All of them are successful in their own way, okay? Not about comparing the kids. He's done a great job, so it's good to see him smiling as he just recently lost his, right leg, or right foot. So, prayers to him and everything. And for LaMelo Ball, right? I'm sure, a lot for him to play this game, and he had every reason not to play in this game. Every valid reason not to play in this game, considering that if his dad just went through a very serious medical crisis to lose his foot, the excused absence would have warranted. And you know what? Him being on the court is 100% LaVar Ball. I'm sure he spoke to his dad, and his dad wanted him to go out there and play. LaVar Ball is not a weak guy. He always puts his kids first, whatever he's going through. Even when LaVar Ball, his wife, had a stroke many years ago, and he was there by her side, helping to recover, as he's also trying to, help his son get acclimated in the league and everything, and take care of all these kids. Make sure those kids were still staying focused, and LaVar Ball would take care of the home front. So good. This is just a nice little special moment, in the grand scheme of things. Health and family is just way more important than a stupid basketball game. But the fact that LaMelo played, good that he played, and I'm very, very happy. And LaMelo Ball, he's a very unique player in the NBA, in my opinion. He plays for a crappy team, okay, but he's averaging 27 points this year, and I think Charlotte needs to start rebuilding quickly around him. You build around him, Miles Bridges, okay, and really try to string up something and get in the postseason, man, down the road in the future. It's going to be a waste of his talent, okay? It would be nice to see how LaMelo would fare in the playoffs and stuff. So, tough road ahead just for being in an organization that just seems like, from a front office perspective, is all over the place and a complete mess. But I mean, they do have a bright spot in LaMelo Ball, okay? And you do have a player of his caliber that's on your franchise. You want to do the best you can to keep him, and make him happy and build a good team around him, okay? While he also develops too. I'm not saying he has a perfect game. The boy be taking some wild and crazy shots and stuff like that, but I mean, he's still developing. Even at 27 points a game, I feel like he can reach a different arc. But that's a conversation for another day. But at the end of the day, though, good for LaMelo Ball. Okay, man. Real quick on the Lakers. LeBron James was carrying his team in the fourth quarter. I know you're not going to see it in the field goal percentage. It was bad. Fourth quarter, he was lighting it up. Okay, I mean, it seemed like LeBron James was giving Luka Doncic ample time to get acclimated in the game and everything. And I gotta say, man, I know it's just Luka. Man, if Luka is as good as he is, right? And he is good. Okay, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, if we're gonna talk about Luka in this star caliber of player, right? Then I mean, what's the holdup? What's the delay? Right? I mean, everybody kept saying he's a bucket getter, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I mean, if LeBron James miss some time and he come back, yo, he's ready to get buckets, right? You know what I'm saying? Any of these top players, Kevin Durant, miss time, come back, get buckets, drops 30. You don't care how long he's been gone, come back and drop 30. Does Luka seem like he's in that ilk? You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. I mean, he was a plus 13 on the court, so he wasn't a negative. But I mean, 1 of 9 from 3, 5 of 18, not that efficient. But I mean, he almost has a triple double. You know, that's not enough for LA. I listen, for the Laker fans. I'm not gonna wait for him. Wait for him to get his cardio up. Wait for him to get in game shape. What, man? Yo, we've star players like this that we've talked about in the past. We never had to make qualifiers for, get his feet on him, get in game shape, and X, Y, and Z. I mean, if he was really doing what he was supposed to be doing while he was rehabbing in Dallas or not playing and supposed to be getting, in shape, and they had a lot to put a wrist injury, what is he doing? What is Luka doing? Out there on the court looks slow. He does this thing. He does this annoying thing. Maybe I notice it from him a lot. He always does this thing where when he's loafing around on defense, he's always pointing at the other teammates to get your guy or watch the switch or whatever, while he's like not even focused on his guy. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't want to play defense. I mean, he had one good defensive play towards the end of the game where he held his own against Mark Williams and Mark Williams missed a shot. Okay, good defense. Austin Reeves got kicked out. All right, he need to settle down. Okay, I mean, look, yo, people can argue if he deserved to get tossed out that game. These NBA refs are fragile. Adam Silver's made it known over the years that you ain't gonna be acting a fool with these refs. And Austin Reeves had a moment. Okay, he had a moment. He got his ass tossed out of the game. Stupid on his part to do that. Okay, but nah, I'm not. Listen, man. Again, people want to flame the Mavs. I was not. I was scratching my head when the Mavs made the trade. I was scratching my head. Curious, right? But when you see big news like that, you just don't want to jump on the other team. Oh, the Mavs are stupid. You give Luka for 80, all this other BS. And I'm like, okay, I understand the initial emotions, but I'm like, there's clearly there has to be some level of sophistication, or you got to have there has to be some level of rationale that we got to get to as to why they made that trade. And clearly, what I'm saying, the way Luka is in shape right now and stuff, absolutely. The fact that they had to lie about him having a wrist injury so he can work on his fitness, his conditioning is insane. Okay, we're gonna monitor this and see how much time we're gonna keep saying game shape. You know what I'm saying? Guys of Luka's caliber, you plug. I thought Luka was a plug and play kind of guy. You plug him in, instant bucket getter. You know what I'm saying? Should be dropping 25 to almost 30, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a different team, this and that. And then, no. I don't want to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a good. And the Lakers in the first half was dominating this game. Parts of the third, they were dominating this game, and then they just let it go. They can't close, right? I know JJ Redick is pulling his hair right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I'll let everybody else cook Luka or talk about the Lakers. But for now, I want to give props to LaMelo Ball. You know what I'm saying? Just for playing under very difficult circumstances and having a good game and leading his team to victory. The Hornets aren't going anywhere, but there's bright spots like this, team rallying for him. I'm sure the teammates, coaching staff, all giving support for LaMelo Ball, but considering what his father had just gone through. So overall, good game for him, and what a good way to kind of just make a bad situation somewhat feel good and put people in good spirits for his family first and foremost. So anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think about this game. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.